another random haul right after I done the other random haul. Like I said, so I got one exclusive here from Hot Topic, the other one is from FYE. If you guys know me, you can probably guess which two it is. So, we have Rogue from X-Men. Finally. So freaking happy. Now, I will be honest though, when these were first shown at Toy Fair, I think it was, I was not expecting getting this one. I was actually thinking I was going to get the common one. I like the common one instead. The only difference is this one's flying, or she's meant to look like she's flying, or leaping, almost. But I don't know why. For some reason, I just went ahead and went with the exclusive. I think just because I could. But, I mean, Hot Topic had both of them online, so I could have, but whatever. So, she and Gambit have both been added to the back with the other X-Men characters. That is very nice to finally see. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. Rogue is my second favorite character of the X-Men. Storm is always my first. And you know, now that I'm looking at it, is this supposed to be Rogue from the intro? Remember when she comes through in the intro when they're saying all their names on the screen? I think that might be what this is directly inspired by. Now that I'm seeing it in person and realizing that, I'm really glad I got this one. I love that one. Just that little tune in your head. It's playing in my head now. I love her hair sculpt. Holy shit, man. That is a crazy hair sculpt. Her hair was just wild, so I absolutely love this. I do wish her headband was a little bit more flat, because it did lay up like right against her head. It didn't seem to be rounded in the animation, but more flat against her head. But other than that, this is gorgeous. There is a few paint flaws on the outfit, but honestly, I do not care. We have all been waiting for this way too long to start bitching about it, honestly. Oh my gosh, I want to go watch the animated series again now. So, who's with me? Oh, I love this. I loved her accent. The voice actresses for Storm and Rogue, I don't know their names off the top of my head. I should, because I think that's the reason why I love these characters so much. For some reason, those voice actresses, it wasn't necessarily their accents, because they both had accents, but I think it was just the way they portrayed these characters, you know. The voice actresses or actors for X-Men the animated series in general was just beautiful. Now, don't get me wrong, the DC ones, you know, I wouldn't have watched X-Men the animated series if it wasn't for Justice League. And those actors and actresses, too, were phenomenal. To the point where they become pretty much legendary in their roles. I mean, the guy who played Martian Manhunter, the voice actor for Martian Manhunter, played the dad to Martian Manhunter in Supergirl not too long ago. So that was pretty damn cool. But man, the ones for this show was just perfect. I mean, they really brought these characters to life in a way that Justice League did, but didn't do as well, I would say, as X-Men. Justice League is still number one in my heart, and I will remember each and every one of their voices every time I read a comic book for the rest of my life. Don't get me wrong. But this one, there was just something about all the voices in this show that just wanted me to keep watching, I think it was. So I absolutely love this so freaking much. Of course, she's a bobblehead. We all hate it, but who cares? We all hate it, but we live with it. And of course, she's on a built-in stand because she's meant to be flying. And now the next one, if I can even lift it up. Holy crap. This thing. Now, Franklin did a live stream not too long ago, I think it was, that he showed off his Devastator, and he said it was heavy. He was not joking. Oh, when I held this for the first time, like it when it was in the package. Oh, by the way, I never said, in my last video, I said that Hot Topic delivered these three, the two in the last video and this one, in a bag. None of them were damaged. Rogue has a little bit of a bent on her box. I think it was Rogue. So it's a good thing I remembered it in her video anyway. You can barely see it if the light catches it. But that was it. They were in sorters and the sorters protected them. But still, Hot Topic should be ashamed of themselves for sending it in a damn bag instead of a box. But anyway, when I was holding the box for the Devastator, I was like, what the hell is this? And, you know, FYE doesn't really put FYE on the address. I think it's like Trans World or something. And I was like, what even is... Because I always forget because I don't order from them a lot. And I was like, holy shit. Now, mine, for some reason, the head on it is a little skewed. So hopefully we can fix that. But here is another one of these damn black boxes that I hate. Some people love these black boxes. I am not one of them. I really hate these boxes. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this open. Now, this one, that flap was really easy to come out. This one probably needed a clamshell packaging, but I can almost kind of understand why they didn't go with clamshell packaging, though. Because it's so big, I don't even know if the clamshell packaging would fit. But this is one, oh my gosh. That would probably, if it does probably need clamshell packaging, honestly. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Yeah, the head is very easy to articulate. This is incredible. The Doomsday Pop we deserve. Oh, okay, guys, you're gonna have to let me look at this one first before I can... Oh my god. All the dry brushing on this thing is amazing. Oh my god, all the cracks. There's like little bitty lines of cracks. I don't even know if that's intentional or not, honestly. Because some of it looks like almost like a pattern. And not like a meant to kind of pattern. But it works. It works for this character. Oh my gosh. So his skin isn't entirely just blue. It's dry brushed with gray. And the gray, like bone-like structures, is dry brushed in black. This is incredible. The sculpt on this thing is phenomenal. This is awesome. The eyes, the teeth, everything. I hope you guys can see that logo okay. Oh my gosh, this thing is amazing. Look at all these things were different pieces that they put together. I mean, usually, like Rogue here, for instance. Her body appears to separate at the arms, and then obviously, you know, the spring attaches to the head, and then the head is solid. But with this guy, his kneecaps are separate structures, are separate pieces. The bones on his back here, 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 and here are separate. Shoulders, the ones around his eyes are separate. This took a lot of sculpting. A lot of perfecting. All the little bumps on his skin. This thing is incredible. This, honestly, a lot of people were saying the Gelatinous Cube should go in the running for Pop of the Year. I agree. I think this one should as well. Because the amount of time... This is not a sculpt that they're going to reuse again. You know, unless we get a Doomsday Pop, like a regular Doomsday Pop, and even then they would have to still change a bit of it. This is not a sculpt they're going to use again. But they put a lot of time into this. You can really tell. Even though it's just designed with the head being in a different spot than just directly up on his shoulders. This is so awesome. His eyes are about the size of a mini M&M. I like it. Oh my gosh. Now, out of the two, Rogue is definitely my favorite character. But as a custom artist, someone who's trying to sculpt and actually produce these things to an extent, this is immaculate. I absolutely love it. I don't know if you guys could tell what I'm saying when I say cracks. I don't know if the light will shine on it really good or not. It almost looks like I took, like, my X-Acto knife and just scraped at it. I want to say that's probably part of just the mold itself, a defect of the mold itself being 3D printed. Because it almost looks 3D printed. Almost, those little lines here. In fact, maybe are these 3D printed? Probably not. But that's almost what it looks like. But even so, it kind of works with this character. Seeing those little cracks and imperfections all over him, it makes total sense. Holy crap. You know, I even think the legs come apart. It definitely comes apart from the waist. But there's actually a small seam line running down here. So that's even more parts they had to connect. That is really cool. And it doesn't stick out. It doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. I actually missed it the first time around. So that's a good thing too. When you don't see the seam. Holy crap. This is one I can sit and stare at for a few times. For a long time, in case y'all couldn't tell that already. Oh my gosh, so I absolutely love these two pops. Holy crap. I'm going to go through my collection soon and weed it out a little bit. Taking a lot of them out and setting them aside for future customs or future trade or sell. These are not going to be two of them. I can guarantee you that for sure. But oh my gosh. So this is something we have all been waiting for pretty much ever since Funko started doing, X-Men Pops, which has been a hell of a long time ago. I could get the Storm down from up there and look at the date, but I don't want to. But this is something, due to the Fox licensing, we weren't able to get her or Gambit or Nightcrawler. Until now, Nightcrawler is rumored for, I think, the movie version of him. Which I'll take. I'd rather have a comic book version, but I'll take the movie version. This, we all remember, well, most of us will probably remember, that Doomsday Pop we got from the Batman vs. Superman movie. That they tried to make an SDCC exclusive so it would sell. And it didn't sell. Oh my gosh, that thing still... It's horrible. But this looks like Doomsday. Obviously, we all know it's supposed to be Doomsday Batman. But it's as close to a normal Doomsday as we have gotten so far. So I feel like this made a lot of people happy. Just to get something that kind of resembles our Doomsday, So anyway, let me know what you guys think of these two pops. Obviously, I'm in love with both of them tremendously. These are two of the best pops we've gotten, definitely this year so far. I love Zatanna, don't get me wrong. Love Zatanna, loving the gelatinous cube. Loving Rome? I'm loving Rogue and the Devastator. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think of these two pops, and remember guys, it's community, not competition. I'll see y'all later. Bye.